Alright, how's it going, everybody? My name is Infamous Isaac, and I'm here with a video for the end of the year. 2022 is coming to a close, and funnily enough, I'm recording this on the 29th because I'm not gonna have a lot of time to record it on the 31st, so it's not gonna be like, oh, same day, same recording type stuff. But it's the same essence, it's literally only 2 days before the end of the year, so, like, what's the difference, I guess? But I wanted to make this video because I've been doing YouTube for like since September, I think 15th of 2020, right? I like trying to put my all into it since that date, taking it seriously and looking at it like, yo, this is my dream. This is what I want to do, right? And I don't think I did a video like this last year. Maybe I forgot or maybe I was just busy or masturbating, I don't know. But here, I actually have the time. I'm on vacation, spending time with my family, and I've just been thinking about making this video for the end of the year because I've been on a content creation like hype train recently, just making new videos all the time while on vacation, which is funny, right? When I'm supposed to be resting, but this is my resting. Is how I enjoy just relaxing, and it's just making content. And sometimes it can be stressful, but that's just me putting that onto myself because I'm not meeting any deadlines. I don't work for a company. I don't have a sponsor. I'm doing this for fun. So why am I stressing myself out over what is supposed to be a de-stressor, if that's even a word? So it's like I gotta remind myself sometimes, like, yo, this is your dream and you want to make it while you're still young, while you still can. But you gotta remember to have fun along the way, right? Because if you make it and then you're just dead, soulless, you don't want to do it anymore, then what was the point, right? You wasted your time and you wasted your effort. Granted, if I ever got to that situation and I realized that I got to that point and it was soulless, I'll try to change it. I'll try to change it there, and because it's still not too late, time for as long as you have it will be there, right? Because death, it's final. You can't stop death. You can only prolong it, right? So for as long as you can, you gotta live like death is literally right there, and try to change it as much as you can. Even though if your plan, is long term, you still gotta try, right? Because what if it isn't long term, and you live until 97, and you sit there with regret, thinking about what if I did do that thing, And it's a dark thought, but it's stuff that sometimes you just gotta think about because it determines how you go forward with your life and what you do, what actions you take. And it's just crazy because, like I said, with death, it's final. There's I how do I say this? There's a little bit of comfort in that, which is scary because you don't want to die, right? Who wants to die unless if like your life is just really really that bad? But even then, it's not like it's bad forever. It can always change, and I'm not saying it's up to the person to change it because some things are just out of your control, but it can change, then some things aren't in your control where some people's lives end too quick, which sucks. But again, death is unpredictable. It comes to take everybody, whether they want it or not, whether they've done everything they wanted to or not. So it's just there's comfort in the fact that you can't live forever, right? Because who would want to? You would see everybody you love die, see even the universe die, and you would still be there, witnessing everything. Things that honestly a human brain probably couldn't comprehend, right? So it's the fact that there is an end to the story. And it's not just left open ended. Like, think about it like this, right? Your favorite anime, movies, games, anything like that, any piece of entertainment, and you love it so much. It's like the first episode, seasons, installment was amazing, and they left it an open-ended ending for a sequel. But it never got a sequel because the company maybe dissolved, sold its assets or whatever, or got brought to a new company, but they did a bad job with it, so they reset it, or it just never got the proper adaptation, right? And now it's just there, left open-ended. You'll never know what happened. I would rather it have an ending that I'm either not happy with or just got an ending period than have nothing, because that's just scary, That's generally just scary. And I've been rambling about death for this whole time. That's really depressing. I'm sorry. It's about New Year's. So let me talk about what I actually wanted to talk about. With New Year's coming, a lot of things have happened on my channel. that I'm proud of that I may not be proud of. One thing's for certain, let me look at the negatives first because I always live by saving the best for last. I always love doing that because it's like I'd rather be happy at the end of it than be sad because I want to mitigate it. I'd rather just be happy with the negative coming first as like a bad first impression. But I made some videos that I'm not happy with. You know, I produced some videos that I did just to make up for a streak that I had going of uploading daily, and that's not what I want to do. I want to upload stuff that I'm happy or even proud of, even though I know I don't have the machinations or the tools yet to make something that I'm proud of. But I have made those videos. Though. I have made videos that I am proud of, which I will get to later. But I have made videos that I'm not proud of, where it was just put the least amount of effort onto a video, upload it to YouTube just to keep a streak alive. Like I made a Destiny video where it was like I think the title was "Carrying the Weight of the World" like Atlas to keep the streak going or something like that. I wasn't happy with that video. I wish I could have used those clips to put it into like a compilation and just have those together. And then Ime Udoka, the Riz God, those clips are funny and I enjoy them, but that's another video where it was like, you're keeping a streak alive, but it should have been dead. You should have just let it die, you know? It's literally like what I mentioned with the analogy with entertainment. Like, while you can leave something open ended, you can also have something that's a corpse, a husk, where you start off really good, it gets great, and then it just dies because you kept going, you kept milking it and milking it and milking it, and now it's not even what it used to be. It doesn't represent any of the values it used to. So it's just dead, you know? To me, that's dead. And I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that because there's a lot of YouTubers out there that I've seen where they're really happy with their content and they're making great content that they love, but then the money starts coming in and then sponsors, and now it's instead of them doing it because they want to, they're doing it to meet a quota to get money to stay alive. Basically, they're doing it because they have to, and they're making content that they know will get people's attention, but it's not making them happy. It's not challenging them, and that's why some people just change their brand and go in different directions. You know, I can't think of any like off the top of my head, but there's a bunch of like older YouTubers from like 2010 who've changed and rebranded for the better or for the worse, or that never changed. Like actually, Yami Mash. I remember my friends always mention Yami Mash because he still plays horror games and all that, and he used to play with Markiplier, and you can see the difference between their success. And that's not belittling him. I don't want to do that, but it's just doing something that you want and doing something because you have to type stuff, right? And doing something because you have to isn't always the best option because then what are you sacrificing and what are you gaining for it, right? I'm not gonna judge his situation because I don't know the guy. I don't know what's going on or anything like that. But it's just an observation, an informed observation, and that stuff is interesting to me because I I hope, but also I want to try my best and as humanly possible to become somebody who can live off of making content on YouTube, right? That's been the goal since I've started doing this because when I started doing this, like literally, I did it because I didn't know what I was gonna do in life, you know, or what I'm still am going to do in life. I'm going to college, but my hope is literally I want to do this. I literally want to do this. If I can die with like 100,000 subscribers, knowing that I can live off of this, like literally, if I got 100K and died the next day, I would be happy. Even though I wouldn't have fulfilled everything I would have wanted, at least I fulfilled that because I put the effort into that. My friends helped me with that, and it took time, but I did it. You know, and I don't know when it will happen, if it will happen at all. Maybe by the end of 2030, I only have 56 subscribers compared to the 44 I have now in 2020 or 2022, excuse me. But I want to try. Like I genuinely want to try to put the effort in, the time, the emotion, my passion, because this literally is my passion. I want to make this work because this is what makes me happy, right? And I'm not saying that as in like nothing else makes me happy. Like I can find enjoyment in other things, but this is, like I said, my passion. I want this to happen. So I'm trying my best. And even though that doesn't come across with some of the videos I make sometimes, like I make Fortnite, Minecraft videos, Overwatch videos of literally be just talking. like this right now, or some videos where there's no footage or a picture or nothing because I'm uploading it off of a hotspot that my mom got me for the vacation. Like I I know like what I'm doing right now may not be the best quality. It may not be like YouTube like 1 million subscriber quality where they have multiple editors, have a lot of transitions, just really good quality stuff where they can talk a lot better than I can, where they cut out a lot of their takes. But I'm trying with the best that I can, right? And that to me is good enough for me because I can do better, but right now I'm happy where I'm at. So the improvement will come when I mature more because I'm still young, I'm still 20. So I'm just trying my best to do as good as I can right now, but then grow with it as well, grow with it. But that again is also another rant where again I'm telling you my passion, but the good stuff is actually I've grown on YouTube, or I've grown and a lot of people have joined me and we're together now. I make the videos, you guys watch it, and I try my best to interact with you guys together. And I think I was at like 20 something subscribers last year, somewhere around there, and now I'm at like 44. And at the end like in the grand scheme, I'm not gonna try to be like unrealistic. That's not a lot. It's 20. It is 20. I will mention that it is 20. I'm not trying to say I'm ungrateful, but I'm just trying to be realistic. It's not a lot, but for me, I'm hyped. I'm really hyped that I got 20 subscribers like in a year because that shows people are noticing. People are noticing what me and my friends are doing in our videos and just they're subscribing because either they like it or they think it's stupid and they like it or they don't like it and they're just subscribing because why not, right? I don't know why people subscribe. I can't put myself in their situation because I can't understand. I'm not a mind reader, right? I can't do that. But I've gained 20 something subscribers, at the very least close to 20, because I'm at 44 when I'm recording this. I was hoping by the end of the year to get to 50, but I don't know if by the 31st somehow I get 50 subscribers, that's a blessing. But if not, then 44 is perfect because I've grown, you know. I hope to get to 45 at the least, but if not, then we'll just get to 50 next year and we'll just see what happens next, right? Maybe next year I'll get to 100. Maybe I'll get to 1,000. Maybe a video just blows up out of nowhere, get 100,000 views out of nowhere, right? But that's just me being a dreamer at that point. And it's just people can say it's unrealistic, but if Rome wasn't built in a day, Markiplier didn't have 31 million subscribers when he first started. It's it can happen whenever, I like literally it's down to luck and how much time you want to invest into it, but mostly luck. And if I get lucky, then shoot, man, I'll never take it for granted. Like it's actually something. It's like J Cole, right? It may not make sense right now, but just trust me. J Cole, when he was coming up, when he was making his mixtapes to warm up, the what's it called? I forgot what that the other mixtape is called, but Friday Night Lights. I don't remember, but when he was coming up, he wanted it. Like he really wanted to be a rapper, like have a career, make money off of this, because he was good. He was really good, and people saw that, and then he blew up. He made the sideline story. Then he made Born Sinner, and then people started saying that he got complacent, and then he himself started saying that he got complacent because he got the fame and the fortune, and then he dropped Friday or 2014 Forward Souls Drive, and that was his best project, no doubt his best. And then he dropped For Your Eyes Only, KOD, and then next thing you know, he drops um, whatever that album was called with the Hoop on Fire. I forgot what it was called, but he talks about hunger in that album, how he lost that hunger to be great compared to his mixtapes in his early days. And that's something that like I want to have. I want to have hunger. I want to have hunger and passion to do this. Not like hunger as in to stomp on other people to get my way, because no. This is literally the internet, a platform where you can get 1 million subscribers and not take from somebody else's community and actually grow together. Why would I want to like take some from somebody else's plate when we can just share it? You know, there's no reason for that. We can all grow together, right? I want to have hunger to just get better and improve myself because I me as a person, I'm not happy where I currently am right now. I've made a lot of progress this year, but I want to do more. I want to be better than what I am. And granted, I'm not the most sociable person. Honestly, like I try to be as nice to people as I possibly can, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to talk to people. So I'm not talking in the sense of like I want to do all these shows and charity events and all that. I just want to be able to live off of what I want to do, you know? Like FaZe Jeff, or he's just like a recluse, but he's happy, you know? He's doing what he likes. I want to be like that, but in a sense, like in my own version. And it's just something that I've wanted to do for so long because the future is scary. Like I said, death is scary. But once you find that place where you can truly be happy, you know, that doesn't matter. You'll look forward to every day because you'll be doing what you're doing, and that's where I want to be at. I want to be hungry to get what I want, and then once I get what I want, I don't want to be complacent and lose it because I worked so hard to get here. Why would I stop now? And I just want to be able to look back like a year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now, 10, to just be able to say that like I did it and I made it, or there's still work to be done, or both, because I can't stress enough how much I want to do this, you know, in my own way. By the way, I want to specify that because there's the monkey's paws out there that can misinterpret that, but I really want this because this is my dream, and dreams, as corny as it sounds, are something that I take very seriously because this is what a person puts their entire being into. This is, at the end of the day, the amalgamation of what this person is, if it isn't them themselves. And this is what I want it to be for me. My dream is this. And anything else that gets added onto it. But for right now, this is what my eyes are like dead set on. But yeah, that's New Year's. that This video wasn't honestly about New Year's, but I guess it's just me talking about my aspirations and dreams, so I guess it kind of is. But hope y'all enjoy. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing. I know I haven't done that in a while, but that's because I don't want to force people to do anything. But you know, I hope y'all have a great New Year's. Hope y'all spend it with your family or any loved ones or any people that you care about, depending on what your situation is. Hope y'all have a great rest of your year. Hope y'all have a great rest of your new year. And I hope to see you all next year with hopefully more content, passion, and just love to give, you know? I honestly, I don't think I have anything else to say. I'll see you all next video, and I'll see you all in the next year. It's been Infamous Isaac. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Peace.